My name is Steve Krzyston. I'm an attorney at Cavanaugh Thickens. I'm also a partner at Cavanaugh Thickens. A little bit about myself. I've got 3 children, enjoy hunting and fishing. I grew up in Orangeburg, South Carolina. My dad was a heart doctor, still is a heart doctor down there. When I graduated law school in 2012, there was a position open in the Richland County Public Defender's Office, so I moved back from Charleston to Columbia, sort of with the intent of going back to Charleston. As things happen, you end up putting roots where you're working, and so I'm primarily here in Columbia. One of the things that has sort of driven me is really a lot about how my dad practiced medicine. You know, my dad moved from the Northeast down to Orangeburg and, really took care of a community for 30 or 40 years. Finding an area where I could still help people in my day-to-day practice was really important to me. It is something that I think I strive to do, and I think I've sort of accomplished at this point in my career. So I think the best thing about being an attorney is sitting down with somebody and being able to understand really the issues that are plaguing them. No one situation is the same as the other, and there are always a multitude of factors that come in to influence what the best solution may be for any given case or any given person. And so the part that I enjoy most is really taking apart a scenario or taking apart a case and figuring out how to accomplish what my client wants to accomplish. Because when we see people and when we meet people, a lot of the times it's really one of the worst days of their lives. They're sitting confronting a life-changing, a life-altering, sometimes a life-ending situation. And so I get a lot of personal satisfaction from being able to untangle that mess for them and being able to lay a path forward for them that they can use to sort of regain their independence, regain their confidence, and regain their ability. And so to be able to have a client come in and say, I need to address this, right? And then for us to be able to go in and accomplish that for the client is something that brings me a deep sense of pride, a deep sense of satisfaction. And that's not something that you're able to get in, a lot of other aspects of the law. And so that is one of the things, certainly in my practice here at Cavanaugh Thickens, that I enjoy the most. I came to work at Cavanaugh Thickens after practicing for about 7 years. And when I made the decision to leave the public sector, one of the big things that I knew that I wanted in a firm was kind of a personal connection. And when I sat down to talk with Joe and Eric, it was immediately apparent that they cared about their staff, they cared about their clients, and that their clients weren't just a number or a name to them, they were a person. Ultimately, I joined Cavanaugh Thickens for a lot of the same reasons that our clients end up signing up with Cavanaugh Thickens. If you know the people that you're working for, and you know the community that you live in, and you know the community that you're going to for justice, you're going to reap much better results than if you're a detached law firm that just views the people that come to it as a name, as a number. If you have a potential case or a question that you have that's kind of burning a hole in your mind, give us a call today. We'll sit down, we'll get you pointed in the right direction, we'll get it solved. Call us today.